Booga.
Boy, oi, 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 oi. Welcome to 2025, ladies and gentlemen.
We did it.
Shut the fuck. I like when people we did it. I can't believe we made it another year alive.
I like when people congratulate each other for that shit.
Dude, everyone's like, oh, what are your plans for, what are your New Year's resolutions? I go, it's just a Wednesday to me, dude. I don't give a fuck.
This guy is badass.
I don't give a
He's
fuck.
coming into 2025 badass as fuck. He goes, New Year, same shit.
I don't wait till the New Year to fucking get my shit together.
Well, I do, bitch. And I'm ready for
This
it.
guy has a list of resolutions he was ready to read on air.
Penis bigger, gut smaller,
Less
sick.
less psychosomatic
Illnesses?
yeah.
Psychosomatic illnesses are the real death.
That might be the greatest resolution I've heard out of you. Less psychosomatic illnesses.
My doctor said, because I thought I had
HIV
no. Well, I do always think I have HIV.
from the vaccine.
No, from getting COVID. Because I read a thing on Twitter where they said COVID's giving you AIDS.
You
But it
should
was-
be allowed to read.
This is
the
like
law
the-
should
this is
ban
like
you
the fourth
from
time
fucking
you told me
reading,
that I
dude.
should, and I agree. I agree with you.
The best thing that could have ever happened to you was you were illiterate.
You barely
Illiterate.
got that one out.
Dude, I'm barely gonna get most of this shit out.
Hey, me too, man. I had.
Me Too movement.
There we go. There's that wordplay. All right. What was I saying? Something?
Dude, don't ask me for any of this. I've been back in this country
Oh,
for
dude,
like 2 days.
I think I got RSV and the flu at the same time because for 6 days over the break I had
because they were talking to each other while I was sleeping.
and I was like, "Shut the fuck up, guys! I'm trying to
Get out
sleep.
of my
I'm
head."
sick as fuck."
I was like, my head's talking to my lungs.
Dude, by the way, I did feel that way. I had 103.5 degree fever for 6 days in a row.
Dude, what?
And
the only cure was more cowbell.
yeah, that's it. That was the cure, dude. I was writhing around in my bed, laughing and sometimes crying.
Like the
because
devil was fucking in you, dude. Are you
I
guys all gonna get me sick? Because I survived 3 weeks.
I have not been sick since Christmas, okay?
That was not that long ago.
I know. But what was I saying?
Aaron's been sick since December 17th.
That's around the time.
Conspicuously since our last recording.
Oh.
So December 19th was when I got sick.
Okay.
Because I had done a whole bunch of auditions. Then I took my family to Descanso Gardens.
Okay.
Then I came
Which
home.
also, #1 super spreader area.
You think it
Descanso
was? Well, it was
Gardens.
outside.
Yeah. And they always say, go inside with people if you don't want to get anything. Being outside with people, bad news.
The air quality in LA this last couple weeks
Has been dismal, dude.
Dude, yeah. Oh, let me tell you about Poland's air quality.
Real good?
Well, they only heat their homes with coal and wood.
Are you serious?
Dude, I thought LA was bad. One day I woke up, I couldn't see outside the front door. And it was just pure smoke.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, it was wild.
That's how they used to do it. They still get down the way.
Oh, that's how they still do it. Dude, every train that drove by was just carrying coal.
Did they have a blunderbuss next to the door for intruders? Blunderbuss?
Dude, you would have loved it. I saw blunderbusses like you never fucking seen before.
I believe it,
At
dude.
the Bork, dude. The Malbork Castle, the largest castle in the world.
Did you stay there, dude? Where did you
No,
stay?
I stayed in another.
You
we'll
stayed
get
at
into
an
it.
actual castle.
I did stay in an actual castle, dude. Dude, Poland's wild fucking
I'm
place.
jealous, dude. That sounds awesome. I couldn't have done it this year. I was too sick.
Dude, I will say, if you're going to fly to Europe, fly Lufthansa. And here's why.
Why?
It's such a shithole airline that they're going to fuck up your flight so bad that they're going to end up refunding you your tickets. That's what we flew for free because they fucked us so hard.
Not bad, dude.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So I highly recommend it. It is a shithole, and they are almost guaranteed to fuck up a connecting flight so bad that they will pay you a lot of money.
So, but wouldn't you have rather just gotten there without a
I'll be honest with you.
24-hour layover?
Now that it happened and I'm already back, I was like, great, we flew for free. We flew for free, dude. It was pretty great.
That is awesome, dude.
Between that, fucking Costco rewards and class action lawsuits. The whole trip only cost me like $500.
Did you buy it
For
through
3
Costco,
weeks.
dude?
We buy everything through Costco, dude.
You can
Their
buy
credit
plane
card
tickets
is-
through Costco?
Well,
yeah,
I
I
mean,
did.
Yeah, you get points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I got to do. I got to start copying you guys because I don't
Yeah.
have anybody in my life who's making the right moves.
You're the one, dude. You're literally the guy that's making the right moves.
You're the man now, dog.
I need some moves. I need some more moves. I got to copy some moves.
These are simple moves, dude.
I'm going to be
Simple,
doing
but
them.
guess what? You know what I was leaving today? You know what my
What?
wife was filling out? 2 more class action lawsuits.
Oh, I got one coming. I got another one
Which
coming.
one?
It's
The Apple Siri one?
no, it's a health insurance
Yeah,
database
yeah,
link, dude. Woo!
Dude, it's unreal. Just sign up. Do you think there's just make sure they're not scams? Sign up for them, dude. It's just money coming in. I mean, like $400 last month just from class action lawsuits.
Dude, that's
Because
great.
people
man.
are, because China's raping my data.
Yeah, can I tell you something? I'm having a great time. This is great. I love doing these shows.
Oh, wait, we got a big announcement, too.
yeah, here's the big announcement.
We're excited. We're going to be moving to a new studio.
We are.
We're still staying at ATC, but we're going to be moving to a new studio.
And why is that?
ATC, there's been a rate increase for studio time.
And can we afford it?
It's gone from 0 to something.
Too way too much for us. So we gotta leave.
But
don't worry, Aaron. We're gonna have him on as a guest too.
yes,
And we're gonna
Aaron's
have a great time.
call in. Aaron's gonna call in with updates constantly.
Dude, by the way, that's not a bad idea.
yeah, we need softball. Right now, he's got Mexico stories.
And neighbors.
Yes.
Softball Mexico
Yeah,
neighbor.
we might even record live inside the car outside his neighborhood.
That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Let's do it.
We're like, hey, guys, guess what? We're going to knock on Aaron's door.
How mad? It's dinner time.
Ambush podcast?
Ambush podcasting. What's up, Aaron?
That's all you do. What's up, dude? What are you guys doing here? Yeah, it's recording.
Is that
you got
what-
anything to say?
Is you got a little cornbread going on there?
Cornbread.
Yeah.
I had cornbread the other day.
Me too. I had it last night or 2 nights ago.
I had it.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that's when I had it.
What the fuck, Cornbread Brothers?
The Tim and Eric sketch. Cornbread Brothers.
By the way, my daughter is all in on Tim and Eric. She
Yeah, she
cannot
loves
get
it.
a fucking enough of them.
Yeah,
Dude,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
loves it.
And what about? Does she like Tim Robinson?
What? She likes them too. She likes I think you should leave as well.
Yeah.
And Detroiters.
She got great taste, dude.
Yes, she does, man. Dude, she was losing it. We were watching a preview for bedtime stories. They're just spanking each other's butts
Oh,
and
dude,
pushing
bedtime
each other
stories
up
is
into
wild.
pushing each other into their bunk bed.
Does she also like Instagram videos where it's like, in 2024 we used to do this. In 2003 we used to do that.
Yeah, she loves that.
No, she doesn't.
Everybody does.
She's like, we used to do this. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Hey, remember the iPod Shuffle? Now we're just shuffling on our phone screens.
Don't ever
10 million.
Don't
views.
ever repeat that.
10 million views.
Yeah, it would get you.
They
would
call
get
me
10
the
million
Instagram
views.
view king.
You would crush with that, dude.
Yeah, I would. I'd be like, we used to flip our phones open like this. Now we just go like this.
That
It's
would
just
Yeah.
phone stuff.
40 million views.
I used to jack off to porn like this. Click,
Nope,
click, click,
done.
click.
Nothing. 8 views.
I can't help it. I can't help but
8
sabotage
views.
myself. Speaking of weird porn stuff, I had a dream about Green Mile 2 last night.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
Well, there was a pornographic
What was it? What's the
element to
guy?
it.
What is that dude's name that died?
Mr.
Michael Clark Duncan?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then so in part 2, Ving Rhames is there.
No.
Does he play the Michael Clark Duncan part?
All I remember was you were watching it with me. You said this part coming up is really sad, and I go, "What?" And then like a and prison inmate is trying to get Tom Hanks to lick his nutsack. And
Are you serious?
Yeah, and then Tom Hanks bites his nutsack off, and they all beat him to death. They beat
No.
Tom Hanks to death, and that's the end of the movie.
Do you think is that because you were online reading about Tom Hanks being on Epstein's plane?
No, was that happening?
People were saying that. I don't think it's true.
But you kept going. This is the saddest part of the movie right here. And like he was like, "You gotta lick my nuts," and I was like, "Oh no, what's he gonna
You
do?"
go, hold on, guys. I gotta leave some room jerking for a
And
second.
then he bites his nuts off.
Shut
You
the
see it
fuck
in
up.
shadow, and I go, "Oh my god, what's gonna happen?" And then they curb stomp Tom Hanks.
No, curb stomped
They
him.
curb stomped him.
Oh.
And then that
They're
was-
like, guess what? What is it? Green Mile 2, American History X.
Then I woke up and I go, "That's the dumbest idea for a movie ever." It wasn't even sad. It was just weird.
Dude, curb stomp Tom Hanks sounds like one of the greatest.
It was in slow motion. It was playing sad music.
Oh my, sad music while they just curb stomp Tom Hanks in a fucking 1950s prison.
Yeah, how many inmates are there?
I
Yeah.
don't remember. They were beating his ass.
In the movie,
though.
there's like 4,
I know.
and they're all separated. So
Yeah.
how are they gonna curb? How
Aren't
is
they on death
a
row?
mob gonna curb stomp?
I don't know. I think they got out somehow.
And like, don't the bees come out of his mouth? Isn't that Candyman?
I think they put the bee. They put a cage of bees on him.
No, wait, doesn't the Michael Clark Duncan something comes out of his mouth, right?
Yeah, the bad, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he takes the sins of people.
No, he goes.
Well,
Now
whatever-
I'm
whatever ails
Candyman.
them.
I'm Candyman. The
That's
bees,
going to confuse me.
well, they're all kind of in the same wheelhouse.
Candyman is not the same as Green Mile.
It's similar.
It's not.
It's a similar story. Cabrini Green, prison.
True.
Yeah, no, I mean it's not like.
I take it back.
And don't you remember then the prison guards look in the mirror and go, Michael Clark Duncan, Michael Clark Duncan, Michael Clark Duncan, and they shows up.
I was mad at you
His
in the
name-
dream for
his
making me
name-
watch it.
His name's John Coffey.
Oh, is John Coffey?
Like the drink, except spelled different.
Yeah.
These are the
Like
exact
when
lines.
Bernie Mac was in Ocean's 11. You remember when he goes, he said his name and his last name's Denham, and he goes Denham like a gene.
Yeah.
It's one of the best lines.
And then also when the police showed up, he said, "I ain't scared of you motherfuckers."
So was Billy Bob Thornton in it?
I just remember.
I reckon I'll curb stomp Tom
Idris
Hanks now.
Elba was the guy who had his nuts out.
Good get for him as a part. Yeah, that's good.
And I go, I can't believe they're showing his nutsack. Do you think
this is what blew your mind. He goes, "Wow, Green Mile 2. They really took it to the next level."
I go to you. I go, "Do you think that's a prosthetic nutsack?" You go, "Shut the fuck up and watch the movie. This is the most important part of the movie."
I would say that too, dude, because that would be nothing worse. The most important, most dramatic scene. Tom Hanks about to get curb stomped, and you're talking. You're yapping in my ear.
You were mad, dude.
I would be mad for sure.
Because I kept being like, "That's definitely a prosthetic
He
nutsack."
goes, "There's no
right?"
way. That was Elvis's real nuts."
And then he bites it off. You see it in shadow.
Tom Hanks bites his nuts off.
Bites off Idris Elba's nutsack. Yeah.
And what's Idris Elba's reaction? He goes, "Oh,
he starts
you
screaming.
fucked up."
He starts screaming, and then they all just beat his ass and they curb stomp him.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
And at the end, they walk away. It's just Tom Hanks' smashed face
That is
with
what it
his
said.
nuts
And then
hanging out of his mouth.
It's at the end. And you go, "I told you this
It's
is the
at the-
saddest movie."
That's the end.
Yeah. Yeah. And I woke up and I go, "Is there anything I can use from that? Is there anything good about that?" Like I said, a good writing idea. And then I go, "No."
You're taking notes. I go, "By the way, this is the most well-plotted movie you'll ever see."
That's the only part I remember from Green Mile 2.
It would be studied in film school if that movie existed. Idris Elba gets his nuts bit off, and then they just curb stomp Tom Hanks. People would watch that in film school.
They would, dude. But you were already pissed with me, and I was like, "Hey, it's the first time I've seen this movie."
I go, "Well, yeah." You go, "The second time, I'll be more quiet." I'll have less questions going into this scene.
I like how you're mad as you were in my dream. You're as mad as you were in my dream.
Because why the fuck would you talk when I go, "This is the most important
Because I
scene"?
needed to know if it was a fake nutsack.
And then your excuse is first time seeing it, guys. Sorry, everybody. Just want to let you know.
'Cause I
First, hey, first time viewer, long time TV watcher.
I couldn't figure out how they did the special effect of him biting the nuts off. And you were like, that doesn't matter. Shut the fuck up and watch it.
It was all. I was like, oh, it's all CGI, dude. It's all CGI.
I think it was practical. But when I said,
oh yeah, it was practical effects.
yeah,
Okay, it wasn't like live action Lion King.
no, I think it was practical. But when I said, I think this is a practical effect, you go, that is it. Shut up.
Yeah, dude, I would be pissed.
You were pissed. You're pissed.
Well, can't wait, dude. Maybe they'll make it. Maybe you should write it.
It said, when it said the end, and it was just showing his Tom Hanks' body.
If you wrote that as a spec script, like Green Mile 2, and everything leads up to the end, Tom Hanks getting his nuts spit off.
Tom Hanks doesn't get his nuts
Whatever.
bit off.
Does it really matter?
It does matter, I guess.
I would say in the rewrite, Tom Hanks, Idris Elba bites Tom Hanks' nuts off. Spoiler alert. Hey, we're back, baby.
We are back, dude. I can't wait to clip these into short.
Yeah,
short little
it's
clips.
unwatchable clips that just say nuts being bit off, and curb stomping, and rape and fuck
Shut
and
up.
guns.
There was no raping, I don't think.
Who knows?
I think
dude?
the raping was almost about to happen with the nut licking, but then it didn't because he bit
Oh,
his nuts
yeah.
off.
Well, I would say being forced to bite a guy's nuts off might be a form of sexual assault.
He didn't force him to bite the nuts off.
No, but if you're in a position where you have two options, I can either go through and get my mouth raped by this guy's nutsack or bite him off. He's been putting you in a precarious situation either way.
I know, dude. I don't think he had a choice.
Yeah, just like fucking keep your nose
But
clean.
it was-
Stay out of prison, kids.
But that's what was so sad about it was he stood up for himself, bit the nuts off,
What
then
if-
he got curb stomped.
What if you just had that scene? It was written as a PSA that you show in high schools to keep kids out of prison.
But we get Idris Elba and Tom Hanks.
Yeah. And then you see that, and then at the end, Idris Elba goes, "Stay out of prison."
And the teacher
bitch."
says, I'm going to answer any questions about practical effects after we watch this.
It's like that fucking.
Not during.
This is like, you made my table so dirty.
By the way, that was one of the
They
funniest
ruined my
sketches I've ever
tables.
seen in my life. And when that chick goes, that's why she had the tables. He goes, shut up! What are people saying about this idea? They like it?
It says back to O'Neill's couch. Close, very close. It'll be close. It'll be couch adjacent.
We're in a couch adjacent neighborhood.
Yeah. No, I mean it'll be a different room, but same home. But it's gonna be special and nice. We're gonna make a real nice studio.
Yeah, we are.
It's gonna be real special.
My wife wanted me to ask if I should bring over some Gundams to put on the wall. Little robots.
Yeah, you could. And we'll have
It's
guns
decoration.
and we'll have weapons and guns. I'll be wearing like ammo belts across my chest.
Will you really?
Yeah, I can do whatever I want now. I was
Was
handed.
Aaron constantly
yeah.
telling you not to bring ammo belts?
He said, "Don't
in?
bring guns and ammo here." I'll be able to do chores while we're recording. Clean guns.
Eat guns.
Eat guns. Do whatever you want, dude. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Drop ammunition all over the place.
I spill ammunition. Aaron, one of his biggest pet peeves, spilling ammunition on the floor in the studio.
He goes, guys, it's dangerous.
What did I tell you?
I've seen it go off
You could
before.
bring it in. You could have it on the table, but if you fucking spill it, you're out.
Have you seen that guy where he dumps all that ammo on his coffee table and some of it goes off?
Shut the fuck up.
Because he drops it.
He's like spilling it.
Yeah, and one of it goes off, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Didn't see that coming. Let me spill more. Dude, some of the people, their fucking gun handling is outrageous.
In America, I can't believe that.
It's outrageous. I still think everybody should be required to take a fucking safety course.
Yeah,
And
or a doorknob course.
Dude, fuck. Dude, my nephew was doing that out of the blue. He's like slug bugging. He punches me in the fucking arm. And I go, my wife was in the car. He was in the back. And I go, I'm going to tell you this right now. Don't do it anymore. So he does it 2 more times. So we were headed over to my.
You can't hate him for that, though.
But we're heading over to my sister's house.
You see one first.
Guess what? We drove past my sister's house. He goes, "Where are we going?" I go, "Oh, we're gonna go find one, brother, because you're about to pay the piper." And dude, I drove around for about 15 fucking minutes in neighborhoods, and I finally found one.
Yeah.
And it was a classic. It was like, it wasn't that he was getting a lot of these new ones. I think 2 of his were like brand new.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
the newer style
Yeah, I know what
generation.
you're talking about.
I found in a driveway a pristine fucking original, and I just go slug bug, safety. And then I go, and then my wife talked me out of, because she saw the rage building in me.
She was in the car?
She was in the car, but I said when we get out.
I did not picture his wife in the car.
Yeah,
while
no,
this was
Yeah,
going
you
on.
mentioned it.
Yeah, she goes, and then she told it my nephew. She goes, "Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. You should probably." This is after like the second hit. She goes, "You should stop, because if he sees one, he's gonna hit." And then I felt bad, and I cooled down, and I was like, "I'm not gonna punch him in the arm, because I was gonna give him the whole juice. I was gonna give him the full juicing, dude.
You should have.
I was gonna like put his arm on the table and just fucking pound it."
You should have done it, dude. I don't know why you didn't.
I know, but you know what? Because I was like, what if I break this kid's skinny little fucking
That
arm?
could happen.
Yeah,
That could happen.
he's fucking.
Then he's got to go to the hospital, and you have
Yeah.
to fill out a questionnaire.
I know he's like 6 foot, like 140 pounds. He's just fucking.
How old are we talking?
He's 6. He'll be 16 in 2 months.
Oh, that's fair game.
I know, but I did feel bad because I was gonna wallop him, and he's not used to that, dude. He doesn't have any brothers or anything. Nobody's ever walloped him.
Yeah.
So it would have been. He was scared of those snap pops.
Oh, for
He's
real?
like, "Ow, they hurt." You
Ow, they hurt?
Yeah, dude.
Uh-oh.
So I
Uh-oh.
yeah. So I knew there's no way he's gonna. Take
Ow,
it.
they hurt is the wrong thing to say.
By the way, dude, we're getting to peak. We're getting to peak power. This is where old man strength starts to peak.
I hope I'm not peaked yet.
No, they say like 55 is like peak old man strength.
I believe it, dude. I believe it because I've had Bert's dad gave me a knuckle punch one time where he just did the knuckle into the arm one time
It's a gut clinker.
because I was farting in his garage too much.
You rip one more fart, you're gonna pay the
That's
piper.
almost exactly. That's almost exactly what he said.
Wow.
And
They
then
were
he hit
that
me.
bad?
Yeah. I was really
Fuck.
tooting it, rooting and tooting it. That was back when I was
How
on
old
the
were you?
gordita kick. I think I was 16.
Guy goes, I was on the gordita diet. We all read the book.
Dude, I was having
Hey, Taco Bell diet book.
around 200 gorditas a week, bro. I was eating so many goddamn gorditas. Baja gorditas, bro.
Hey, guess what? What are you on? What's that fucking?
I couldn't get enough of them.
What was that no carb guy?
Oh, Dr. Atkins.
Atkins, yeah.
I was on the Atkins.
I'm on the Dr. Gordita diet.
fucking.
What does it translate? Gordo.
It means
is
little fat girl.
Gordita.
Yeah.
That's what. Who names their food that?
The little fat girl.
You could eat that little fat
I can
girl.
get- can I get-
You could eat all that little fat girl.
Can I
or
get 15 little fat girls, please, with chicken in them?
Why would they name the fucking food that?
I don't care what they named them. That was the best food I'd ever had up until that point.
Oh, fajita.
Because you
Do
know I
what-
love high quality ingredients.
Yeah. Do you know what fajita means?
No, I don't know what it means.
It means hospice.
Does it really?
Hospice care.
It means adult onset diabetes.
No, fajitas are good for you.
Why? Because of the peppers and stuff?
Well, it's just meat and peppers and onions.
My daughter and I did a spicy noodle challenge, by the way.
Yeah, you were telling me about
We
it.
did it was Bulldog. Have you guys heard of this brand? It's got a little chicken on it.
I had not heard of it, but my neighbor.
Well, hold on. The one
one-
that got robbed, or the one that beat a woman in the street,
Or the one that
or
said
the one that
said the N-word to an Indian guy.
No, that's the same guy twice. You mentioned. No, the one who will not share the video of.
Oh, yeah.
One
Robert.
of his sons has of course, has a BMW
Yeah.
because all children should.
Yeah, of course.
And its license plate is Bulldog.
Oh, because he likes the ramen
must.
so much?
He must.
Wait, it's Bull Dyke?
That's what I was like. What is this thing? Is it like is this a slur I don't know about? And then I heard about Bulldog.
Oh, okay.
noodles.
I thought he was like a softball fan.
We got the 3 times spicy. Yeah. He's a big softball fan, and he also runs a dog daycare. We got the 3 times spicy. It's the one that has the bulldog chicken on it.
But
crying.
who loves it so much that they put it on their fucking license plate?
I might love it now. That
really?
much. Yeah.
Yeah, because right now you have pad thai on your plate.
What are you talking about?
You wrote pad thai.
I wrote McDonald's.
Udon.
I just wrote pizza.
I bet you. Oh, somebody's got McRib for sure.
Oh, there's a guy who used to. I've seen a McRib plate.
You
before.
have?
Yeah, in our neighborhood. In our neighborhood.
There you go. We're living in a good place. You guys, I was a little worried about this neighborhood, but I saw a guy driving around with a McRib plate, and I think we're good. I think this is gonna work out for us.
Moving on up. McRib plates.
What the fuck?
So
what happened?
We got
oh,
the
how
3
bad?
times spicy, dude.
Yeah, but did you shit your pants?
Well, this is what we did so we wouldn't shit our pants.
we ate it on the toilet.
I made Winnie and I each eat a banana first. That's the secret for super spicy food.
Really?
Yeah.
Pre-eat
banana.
Okay.
And that protects your intestines. And then we had the bulldog ramen.
What does it do? It coats it?
Yeah, it like coats it.
What if you drank milk beforehand?
I don't know if that would help.
What if you drank spicy milk?
This is Man vs. Food was the guy who taught me about how to do the banana
Adam?
before. Yeah, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
But he said always eat if you're doing some kind of spicy challenge.
Well, that guy's the king of fucking shit in his pants probably because he ate some horrific items.
So he knows what's up.
Yeah, if you listen to anybody, that's the guy.
So we each eat a banana, then we make the 3 times spicy bulldog.
Yeah.
And when we poured that spice, it was a packet of paste that was like blackish red, and you could just smell how hot it was. You know what I'm saying?
And so what happened?
And then we ate it, and it was good as fuck, but we were like...
It's hot.
So we were crying the whole time.
Is it hotter than like, say, you ever go Thai food and go, give me full spicy?
It was full spicy. It was like full spicy Thai. Yeah.
Because were you sweating?
Oh, big time. Not only was I sweating, but just fucking snotting.
Yeah, I still don't believe that you didn't shit your pants from that.
I didn't shit my pants from it because I had the banana, you know?
Guy goes, the banana's the key.
He was also at home, so he had access to a bathroom, so he wouldn't have shit his pants.
Yeah. I would have trotted on over.
Unless you're trusting a fart, which is, we all know is
I don't trust a fart when I've had
dude.
when I've had a cartoon chicken crying on something.
Where do you buy this? I've never even heard of it.
I got it at Ralph's, and then at checkout, someone had ripped open the package, so they gave us a deal on it, and they double checked.
Guy goes, this is the display model. Can I get a discount on this?
I did ask if it was a display model, but
dude, you gotta.
They go, this.
Why
is
don't
real,
you just go
They go,
back?
this is really spicy.
Why don't you go back and get one that's not ripped to the fuck
Because they didn't
open?
have 3 times spicy.
He goes, hey, so this Twix bar has a bite taken out of it. So how much of a discount do I fucking, dude? I wouldn't fucking bet.
The packages themselves, we checked, they were all individually
ripped
wrapped.
open.
No, the big package was ripped open.
Do you remember was it the late 80s, early 90s when they were doing the Tylenol?
Yeah. That was the lady who did that.
Was that cyanide? What were they putting in there?
Cyanide tablets?
Yeah, and now, supposedly, they're putting cyanide in spicy bulldog chicken noodle soup.
Now, I know that because you didn't remember it, I know that's a lie.
I bet I can still convince you.
It was good.
Even though I have no idea what the product's called.
It was good. I had some yesterday, too, but I barfed a little.
Because you didn't eat that banana.
I didn't eat the banana. I've got too
He goes,
careless.
I made the fatal mistake. I sucked the banana instead of eating it. I sucked it off, and I thought that would be enough.
I deep-throated a frozen banana for about 15 minutes.
Because I thought if I used the banana in a suppository fashion, maybe that would actually be more effective.
It probably would be.
It does. It's not going to go up into your intestines to coat them. Yeah, you never know, right?
You don't know.
You should see my ass. He goes, here, put this. My ass is like when you used to go to the drive-thru at the bank.
My butthole.
And you put the thing in.
My butthole is basically a second mouth. Like it's all constantly churning.
He goes, put a penny by there. Hey, by the way, say goodbye to that penny. It sucked right off.
I fucking when I went to the doctor because I was worried about my intestines.
Yeah.
She was like I was laying on the table and she was like,
she goes, and you don't need to be laying on the table. Why are you already in the robe?
She was feeling my intestines or whatever.
You
She
go,
goes,
hey.
I don't think there's anything wrong, but I've never felt intestines churn like this before.
And did you take that as a positive? You go, oh, look at that.
No, I just think I have a very nervous, worrying
She goes, you have a case
intestines.
You have a real bad case of churny intestines.
Churny intestines.
You have what we like to describe the medical community as bubble guts.
Yeah.
Yep, it was bubble
It's
guts.
from all your steroid abuse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really paid off. Look how look at this.
He goes, I took them, but I forgot to work out. He goes, forgot to lift.
All I did was make my nuts small, give me titties, and then I got nothing else.
And I got my organs have been swelling.
And I have intestines the size of anacondas.
It is crazy when you look at people on like HGH and they've just fucking their body has grown in a unnatural way.
There's so many people on it now.
I know. You can see, you walk around, you can see. Dude, but every actor that's jacked that's 50 is fucking, it's unreal.
Yeah.
How Hugh Jackman? He's like 56 years old.
Well, his last name is Jacked Man, so.
Yeah, it's because he jacks dudes off. He's gay. That's why he left his wife.
Did he leave his wife, or did
Yeah.
he stay with her?
No, they found him in a glory hole in Australia.
Was that true?
He
shrunk himself down.
He was in the middle. There's holes on either side. He was taking care of
And he goes,
business.
I'm working on a new dance routine.
I did, dude. Somebody had like free tickets to Hugh Jackman at the Rose Bowl. I think it was like last year.
Yeah.
And we went. It was crazy, dude.
Why? What did he
You're
do?
just doing a fucking show for like 10,000 people. It was all like horny 58-year-old women. And he was doing like, you know how 50-year-old women believed Liberace was just some fucking poon hound? It was the same. They're just like, oh my God, Hugh Jackman, the dream man. A jacked, handsome guy who knows how to do ballet and tap dance.
Well, that's what
And can sing show tunes.
my mom made me take 7 years of tap and ballet.
I know, but you didn't you're not doing it now because
That's
you
true.
like to fuck chicks.
That's not why I'm not doing it.
Hey, you're not. Every once in a while, there's an outlier. Barishnikov.
Barishnikov. That's what my mom used to always say.
I
He
know.
does very well with the ladies.
We don't know that for sure, but maybe
He's Russian, so I believe
he's
it.
rushing to get that pussy.
He did rush in there and grab that pussy. You don't think Hugh Jackman was pounding his fat beard wife that he had? He did. Did he really get a divorce from her?
Yeah,
Oh man,
that was a while ago.
people were saying that their love would last forever.
Who said that?
50-year-old women who are horny for.
They go.
doing that.
He's been with his wife forever.
That's what they said.
Yeah, but now and they're like, he's just like the most manly guy. He can belt out show tunes. He can fucking dance.
He's Wolverine, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's why it could never come out because then people are like, they wouldn't believe it. Yeah, they would.
They get mad.
And then you'd be able to see all these memes of him like cutting guys' dicks off while he's trying to give hand jobs.
You think that's the meme? You don't think it'd be 3 boners on his fist instead? He's
Yeah,
like,
of ones that he fucking cut off. They're like on top of the blades.
Why would if he's gay? Why would we cut off penises to suck 'em?
Because he gets the fucking blades come out when he's excited.
Okay, but that doesn't make sense. If I was a straight Wolverine, I wouldn't have pussy lips all over my fucking thing from cutting up pussies by accident.
Yeah, but it's dudes. You know how it is.
What do you mean you know how it is?
You're a dude. That's what we would do.
Cut off the wiener?
We would be cutting wieners off right and left, dude.
We wouldn't.
Because we're all dudes.
This is not something dudes are known for.
Dude, you jerk a guy off and then you go, oh boy, I don't want this getting out. The guy took off.
Now no one will know that. Now no one will know. I'll say, how could I have jerked that guy off? He doesn't have a penis.
Guy whipped it out in front of me. I cut it off.
Jesus.
I'm so offended.
A serial handjob giver was arrested for covering his tracks this morning for cutting off guys' penises.
Yeah.
It was almost a foolproof plan.
Because you go, now you can't get my fingerprints.
Yeah, and now people will say, that guy jacked me off. You go, you don't even have a dick.
Oh, really? Why don't you show me what I jacked off?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Your Honor, I would like to introduce into evidence Exhibit A.
What?
No penis on this man.
What do you guys think? I'm going around just grabbing guys' balls and tugging them?
Yeah. Dude, it's like, have you seen the new Clint Eastwood movie, Juror Number 2?
Is that what it's about?
It's a powerful movie.
Is it really Juror Number 2?
Juror Number 2.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's what it is.
You couldn't pick a different number?
No, you don't get it, dude. That's the jury. He was picked number 2. That's his name.
I wish it was about a guy who's sitting in it, because this is my big fear, is I'm stuck in a jury box and I have to shit.
Oh,
that's my
Juror
fear
number
too,
2.
dude, because I always have to shit.
Juror Number 2.
Do you think you
The
could get
sequel
excused?
to Juror Number 1.
You couldn't tell the judge I got to take a shit?
No, they take breaks constantly. Dude, you know what it's like to be a judge? You're just like, you'll be there for like 20 minutes and you're like, let's just take a break. I'm going to go watch fucking Pornhub for a half hour. He takes breaks to just go, dude, they'll do like 20 minutes of hearing both sides and he goes, let's just break for the day.
Yeah,
I don't know. I want to go do something else.
that's true. Most judges say I want to go do something else.
They don't tell you that, but that's what they think in their mind.
They go, you guys don't know this, but I've actually got board shorts under this and a skateboard, and I've been
Yeah.
practicing the whole
These
time.
judges are pieces of shit.
They are?
Like that, like that fucking shit. Do you see how many people got pardoned, dude? It's unreal.
Oh,
We
by
were
the way,
going saying, hey, he didn't pardon anybody, and then he pardoned all these fucking people.
We watched Kings of Tupelo.
Oh, yeah. I'm on second episode.
So I thought it was going to be a whole lot about finding those body parts.
Yeah, and I thought it was more about the martial arts guy.
But the body parts thing becomes like the background noise.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Which
just
is weird
introduced
to me.
once they introduced the funeral home guy, I'm like, what else? Where's the body parts?
Yeah, I want to know.
Also, that guy was such a shithead. He goes, see, I told you. The one guy's like, yeah, none of this took place here.
But remember when his ex-wife goes, my job at the insurance company was to create a sexually charged atmosphere at the office. That's what she said. That's what she said. She goes, I took it as my job to create a sexually charged atmosphere at the office.
But that is a great position, by the way, to put somebody. You're like, we're hiring for, we're hiring for creator of sexually charged environment.
So she goes, I would wear the mini skirts. I'd have the cleavage.
That's the way it used to be, dude.
I'd try to get all the guys just flirting with them.
Yeah. That's how. But it used to be fun for everybody in those
That doesn't
workplaces.
sound fun. That sounds like a nightmare.
If
Some
you could bang-
40-year-old weird slut being like, hey.
Oh, that sounds bad?
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
To who?
Imagine you're 19, dude. You're working there. I've worked in places like that. It's great. It's fucking great. You could easily hook up with that lady at the Christmas party.
Okay, great. Then what? Then what?
What do you mean, then what?
Then find a new job?
No. She'll keep her mouth fucking shut.
True.
Yeah. Then you just go, hey, next time there's a party. maybe
That
we'll do
is the
again.
worst, most unbelievable storyline of Horrible Bosses. It's the
What?
Jennifer Aniston throwing herself at Charlie.
Oh,
Day, I
yeah.
think. It's just like,
I
yeah,
loved
go-
it.
Hit it. Jesus.
No, dude, you can't.
You can't hit it. Don't shit where you eat. Trust me, brother.
She was too aggressive, dude. She was too aggressive in that movie.
You think so?
Yeah.
This chick was too aggressive. She said her job, let me repeat it one more time. Her job at the office was to create a sexually charged atmosphere.
Yeah, dude, I like that. Why can't we have more of that?
That's the opposite of what you're supposed to do.
I know. So let's go. Let's do everything opposite. Things aren't working now.
Also, she
Let's
goes,
go. If she's willing to do it,
She goes, there's something about a receding hairline that just turns me on. She's talking about all these guys.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, she's talking about all these guys in the office, how they were hunks, and it shows all these guys are just slobs. They're just fucking slobs.
Isn't that fucking fantastic? That's part of the American culture that we have lost.
Have we lost that part?
Horny, middle-aged women who are purposely creating a sexually charged environment who love schlubs, dude. That's what made America great. That is what made America
There's
great.
that gay black guy at the office. Remember? They interview him. He goes, it was fun working at that office. Have
I
you ever
don't
seen the
remember
TV
it.
show The Office? Well, this was like that on crack. That's what he said. But it's like,
Do you remember when everyone used to say it was on good? It's like that on crack.
But that doesn't make any sense because it's just one lady who's coming to work being like, look at my titties.
Look at your life.
How is that like The Office?
Look at your life. Yeah, well, dude, come on. Yeah, he's like, I'm the Dwight Schrute. Yeah, everyone, they don't have a real perception of what it is. They think, hey, we're like those guys. And they're not like them at all. Just because some chick fucked the guy in the warehouse, she goes, it's just like The Office. That's it, dude. Just like The Office.
That isn't like The Office, though. You remember that?
Pam hoarded up with Roy.
You remember that episode where Michael Scott's getting pictures of a spread butthole on his fucking phone?
Dude, but imagine your regular day life. Your every day. You're going home. You're like, I can't wait to get to work where there's a sexually charged environment and a chick's walking around with their tits out.
Dude, but...
Why not? What is wrong with this?
There's nothing wrong with it per se.
She wants to do it.
I understand that part. I'm just saying you don't
This
think
is like
you get
that
a little
chick
bit
that
old?
fucked all those cops. She was there
I know.
to create a sexually charged environment. She loved it. What was wrong with any of that?
But I don't want to have to go to work with a bunch of dudes that I ran a train on a chick with.
Now you got more to talk about.
I don't want to be like, this guy made more in sales than and I had to see his nuts. I had to see his nuts flapping against
I'll tell
that
you what,
lady's ass.
Then increase your sales.
Okay, I'm probably finding a new place to work.
No, go increase your sales. What if you're the star sales and then you get first dibs?
If I'm star,
Dude, this sounds like the best working environment of all time.
if I'm star sales, then I don't care. Okay, then I'm.
Oh,
fine.
yeah, okay. So that's motivation.
That's not. I'm just leaving the place. Okay.
Yeah, because I can't. Look, I love the job. I hate the gangbanging.
I would hate the gang banging. I don't want to fucking have to listen to these
but
guys
if
talk
it's all
about sports and shit.
If it's all grown adults that are that are 100% consenting to having a fun work environment,
I
why
understand
not?
that. I'm just saying I don't want to go to work.
Well, you're not cut out for this.
With a bunch of guys who gang banged this chick while I was there gang banging this chick.
Yeah, but you're not cut out for this type of job.
Do you think? Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm not cut out for the insurance salesman gangbang job. Okay, you go have that job.
Aaron fought for this.
When he was a Marine? When he was a black Marine?
He fought for this to keep this show on this network.
He did.
Where we just got done arguing about you.
We're not done with
wanting
this
to
argument.
work with a.
I'm a horny guy.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand why this doesn't fucking speak to you.
I guess because if they're running a train on her, it's just not. I
Okay,
just
so
don't
then
like it.
say, guys, when you're all done, can I just have a one-on-one?
Yeah.
And ask her if that's cool. She goes, oh, that's so cute. Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, and I go, it's gonna have to be in the butt because I don't want to
Yeah.
fuck
And
my
then
way past a bunch of loads.
And then you're like, you touch the side, and you go, oh, you missed a spot cleaning up.
You don't think we could have those industrial wipe down towels?
Depends where you're doing it, dude.
I guess you need those mechanic grease towels,
Yeah.
right?
Is this at the Christmas party? Because
I don't
sometimes
know,
they have a
dude.
fun. When I worked at a car dealer, we had one at a horse track once.
There was a chick who got fired for fucking a guy in a closet at a Christmas party at a place I worked one time.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Who was it? Ira Glass?
You know, it was not at that place. Yeah, it was Ira Glass fucked a chick at a Christmas party. That's the craziest.
This week on American Life, we're going to talk about fucking people at Christmas parties.
And paper closets. She pulled out her pussy. I said, "Oh, honey."
Oh. Well, yeah, but why would they get fired? It was consensual.
Well, I think they got in trouble. They hadn't been doing very well sales-wise or whatever.
That's always. They're like, you know what? Final straw, dude. Fucking people in the closet at Christmas parties for clothes.
That's what the boss said. He goes, "I was paying this chick all this money. Now she's fucking guys in the closet at a Christmas party. She's an idiot."
A lot of that comes down to she worked.
She worked
yes,
there, yeah.
Dude, I ran into that. There was a chick you sell cars with, and she started fucking dudes, and she wasn't selling well, but she stuck around longer than she should have because she was fucking dudes. So there, I will say it worked in her favor.
He said, this boss goes, "She's an idiot. Who gets caught at a Christmas party fucking in a closet?" And I go, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Yeah, look at what happened at Roadhouse, dude.
That's true. That's why he put on that pot of coffee for all the bouncers. They could only have that coffee, so they wouldn't be getting loose and fucking people in closets.
Dude.
You would have been railing this chick, dude.
Yeah. There was a chick at the car dealership that I worked in the reception that I was railing, and it was unbelievable, dude. It was it was fantastic. What a great place to work.
Why was that so fun, though?
Because after work, I would just sneak up, by the office. I'd be like, hey, what are you doing later? And she goes, well, why don't you come over? And I go,
You go, okay, cool.
Or I was like, you want to go get a drink after this?
You go, you know what I'll be doing later? Worrying that I have AIDS.
Yeah. And I also had they had the lockbox on the cars. So we fucked in the cars before because there was a bar literally in the building next door. And so then you didn't even have to drive. You could just come back, unlock a Land Cruiser, put down all of the seats.
Something's changed in me. I should be cheering you on right now.
I know, instead because you have children. That's why.
Something's changed.
Why?
Just 2 weeks ago, I think I would have been like, hell yeah.
This guy goes into it in 2 weeks. I'm transformed.
Something happened in my nuts when I had that fever.
Oh.
Because I looked in the mirror when I had a fever.
Yeah.
And I had a fever for 6 days. On the 6th day, my nuts were at my knees. Dude, I think I burnt out my nuts with fever.
Maybe they've just died off.
I think I killed off all the sperm in my balls.
Damn, yeah, because dude, this is not the Andrew that I left. When I left this country, Andrew,
I should be ready for a sexually charged atmosphere
yes,
in a workplace.
This is not the Andrew that I knew.
But I'm disgusted by it.
You should be, dude, because it goes against everything you believe in.
I should be disgusted by it?
You should be disgusted in your attitude towards it.
Oh, that I don't.
Yeah,
like
that
it
you're
anymore?
think you go. I got. Can we just not talk about that? It's kind of gross.
Yeah, isn't that fucked up?
It's super
What's
fucked
happening to me?
Guy gets RSV and the flu at the same time, and all of a sudden he's fucking castrated.
Changes.
Imagine if you were like this when you're 19, dude. You'd probably be running a fucking Fortune 500 company right now.
I'll tell you this: I wouldn't constantly be going to the doctor's office asking to be tested for AIDS and him laughing at me.
Well, according to this guy right here on Twitter, I do have AIDS.
That's what that Italian thing said.
Italian? Who? Luigi? The guy who killed the guy?
No, there was an Italian report, medical report that said if you get COVID too many times, it's like you have AIDS.
It's like you have AIDS,
Yeah.
Or you have AIDS.
It basically have AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome.
So, are you gonna die of pneumonia?
Because your T cells go down so bad.
Okay.
That was his theory. But then I read people critiquing it, and they said,
He goes, "This guy's not a doctor, shithead."
"Yeah, that's basically what they said."
Dude, I ran into a guy who was like, "I take these supplements; they're fucking amazing." The guy that he spent like a decade researching it. I go, "Oh, what medical field is this guy from?" He goes, "Oh no, he's a gym owner."
Yeah.
He goes, "But he worked with doctors and talked to him about it."
I wonder how he talked to him about it.
I go, "Are you out of your mind?" I'm not touching this shit.
Speaking of out of your mind, did you hear about that new representative who was found in a fucking old folks' home?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, dude. Unbelievable. She hadn't showed up to work in 6 months.
6 months, dude.
Can you get fired for anything in the government?
Kay Granger, congresswoman missing for 6 months, found living at dementia care home.
Dude, hadn't voted on a goddamn thing in 6 months. And they don't, and what happens? There's no accountability.
There's
you don't have to show, if you just don't show up, they just go, okay. Well, you still get your paycheck.
Yeah, you still get your paycheck.
And I guarantee you they're like, well, we need the insurance.
Yeah.
So
her staff probably covered up the whole thing.
Not even covered up. I don't think you have to cover anything up. You just don't show up.
That's true.
I'm thinking about trying to get a job, and then you just never go in. And they go, you really want to vote for this guy? He never showed up once in 2 years.
What about the guy in Spain who won Employee of the Year, and that was the year they figured out that he hadn't come to work in 25 years?
I need that job too.
They gave him Employee of the Year, and
Yeah.
that's how they figured out he hadn't shown up for work in 25 years.
That's because they're like, God, man, you never hear. There's not an
This
issue
guy
with
doesn't
this guy.
complain. He doesn't
Yeah.
do anything.
He just shows up, does his work, and you know that most of these jobs are pointless because you could just not do your work and nothing would happen.
Yeah, someone else would do it.
Yeah.
If there was work to be done.
He goes, I'll tell you what, it's hard to get a response back from this guy in the emails, probably because he's working so hard.
We should give him an award.
Don't even think about getting an email back from this guy.
Dude, being an elected official or billionaire, those are the two easiest jobs.
Yeah. And we love him. We're like, yeah, root him. We should fucking burn this shit hole down.
Yeah, we'd give it to them. They're the smart ones. They'll make the good decisions.
Yes, they have our best interest in mind.
They definitely do. They're rich. They're going to make us rich.
We're all going to be billionaires.
That's what they do. That's a billionaire's mission statement, to make everyone a billionaire.
Just like them. You're going to be rich like us, kids.
Hey, don't worry. You put us in charge, and we're going to make you into billionaires.
Dude, by the way, there's no excuse now for every single kid that's like a teenager now to not be a multimillionaire in 30 years. Dude, do you remember in the 90s? I don't even know if they had index funds in the 90s. But if you wanted to buy a stock in the 90s, you had to like find somebody who had a license to purchase things for you. Now, you just fucking go to work, get a job, put $1,500 in a fucking index fund, and then put $100 a month in for the next 30 years.
And you'll be good.
That's it, dude. That's it.
Met a guy yesterday who, in 2008, sold stock in himself.
Sold stock in himself?
He has 1,200 shareholders.
How much does he have? How much has the stock gone up?
It's worth $5 a share.
He just listed himself?
Well, yeah, he had to list himself because no one else would do it. But
Yeah.
Let's
the
list our
fuck?
podcast.
Yes, buy stock in Slop. Dude, that's a great idea.
But people take it over and say no more dirty words.
Short
Yeah.
We have
shareholder.
a hostile buyout.
Push us out.
He did have a hostile takeover last year.
Oh, someone took over him.
Someone bought enough stock to outvote anybody else.
How did this idiot allow his 51% control to be taken? I mean, you would obviously take 51% of the stock for yourself.
Yeah, that's what we would have to have. We would have to promise
Yes,
ourselves.
we would. Yeah, but then if you get enough people, you could force a takeover, and then you would take take our pension plan, liquidate it, and fold the shop.
Yeah, and they'd say, and we're going to make it so you guys can't say dirty jokes anymore.
That would be crazy.
It would be crazy. Let's not do
We
it.
should do
man.
Slop Quest 2, which is like our Class B shares of the podcast.
That's what we should do. It's like Green Mile, too.
Green Mile 2, dude. Buy stock in the movie that doesn't exist.
Dude, by the way, not a bad idea. You go, we've got a new way of funding movies. We do it through the stock market. We get on the news for that.
Yeah.
They'd be like, these two business guys are trying to fund a movie they call Green Mile 2.
No, we go with the gun, dude.
We do the gun one?
Yeah.
What was it called? Double Tap. It's
Yeah,
called
we're like,
Double Tap.
Wait, hold on, news anchor. Let me remember what the movie's called even.
I remembered. I love that movie.
You did, dude.
I've been trying to get us to write it.
Why did
I went to the zoo and I was in the lizard cage, lizard area.
I thought you were
or
gonna say I was with the Lizard King.
and it took everything for me to not take a picture of the bushmaster or bushwhacker,
Oh, the bushwhack,
like a
yeah,
snake.
Yeah.
and send it to you guys.
dude.
I was like, I don't need to be doing this.
It's like the
We're all grown,
Bushman.
man.
Of course.
Tripoli sent me a thing on like Norm Macdonald's subreddit,
Yeah.
and it's about and it's the old video that we made of the Bushman talking about Norm Macdonald. I'm coming for you.
Oh, yeah, I remember
And
that.
it's back. Like somebody found it. They go, this fucking guy. And they were just sitting on it. I was like, dude, guy's dead.
He is dead. Did you tell him in the thing that he was dead?
No, I told Tripoli's dead. And Tripoli's like, oh, man.
Did he not know?
No.
But that's guy.
What do you think? Tripoli's like keeping track of the Bushman?
This guy's got his finger on the pulse of all the conspiracies.
Yeah, but the Bushman wasn't involved in any conspiracies.
Yes, he was.
He was?
Those gangs
Open
taking
your
over
mind,
the park.
O'Neill.
Yeah, sorry, I'm the fucking idiot.
Drink from the fountain of knowledge, okay?
Dude, we got to switch over, but we have some hot shit going, literally. Aaron was in Mexico. I was in Poland. You were in bed
It doesn't get any better than
while
that.
we were gone, and we've got wild tales to tell.
And I've got some satanic Pokemon stuff to do, too.
We're crossing over. Just like, remember John? What happened to John Edwards? The guy crossing over?
Oh, yeah. Who would interview people?
Yeah, he would go, let me see. Is there an N, somebody in your family that has an N somewhere in their name?
Yeah.
Maybe
or
it's,
maybe an E somewhere
yeah,
in their
and
name.
I'm seeing it maybe in the middle or the beginning or the end.
Oh, Edward. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's it.
Nancy, is there a, me, oh, yes, yeah, you. That's exactly what I thought it was.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a necklace.
Oh.
Did anyone in your family ever own a necklace? It's like, my grandmother owned a necklace. That's who I'm talking to right now.
My grandmother's name wasn't Nancy.
Yeah.
I know, but Nancy was an important name to her.
Yeah, she would sometimes, she knew somebody named Nancy. She goes, yeah, there was a lady that she once met at an airport, and I think her name was Nancy. That's who she's with her now.
And she has a message for you. Give me
That guy is
give me
such a
$1,500 in unmarked bills.
How bad is fucking network TV that they put on that fucking con man to go, does anyone in your family wear underwear? And then people would go, okay, yeah, I'm seeing
Cum stains in the underwear.
We did have a dog psychic in here back when we were at the other room across the hall.
Yeah.
What does a dog psychic do? Oh, this one's happy. I can tell. The dog's wagging its
Got
tail.
a boater.
So Michael Costa had a podcast called Worst Birthday, and he had his dog Walter with him. It was an adorable dog. And he brought a dog psychic in to talk about Walter.
Oh, my God.
Because he was a rescue. And as she was leaving, she touched my arm and she said, your grandmother's here. She's watching you, and she's wants to say hi.
What? And you go, my grandmother's alive. She goes, yeah, look behind you. Your grandmother's in the car honking and waving.
No, all I could think of is if my grandmother's in this podcast studio, she's seen Ari Shafir's asshole on multiple occasions.
That is
Dude,
what I worry about.
There is nothing worse than someone going, and they're watching you, and you're like, right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
But also, I immediately was like, well, yeah, I was like 35. Of course I have a dead grandmother. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I would say I don't have a grandmother.
My wife
Never did.
My wife went to a psychic that tried to sell her pussy soap.
It smelled like pussy?
No, it's soap to rub all over your pussy to
Oh.
get magic on your pussy.
Magic on your pussy.
We'll talk about it over
buy
the
it.
break. We'll talk
All right,
about it
we
on
got
the
a lot
other
to
side.
cover on the break
But-
after this.
But
fucking,
she was trying to upsell $100 a bar for pussy soap,
Shut
dude.
the fuck
Yeah, dude.
up, dude. That is fucking great.
It was gonna-
I wish I would have got into that.
Gonna
scam.
unblock all that pussy energy, you know.
Play us out. We're going. Stick around. We're going to the other side.
Oh, and tell everybody slopquest.com or no, patreon.com/slopquest and check out Tarnation Lucille on Comic Fury and Tapas.
Yes. Ryan O'Neal.